announcement that I'm moving to Mixer. Posted on Twitter.
Super official.
I have like two people be like, I don't even know you streamed. And it's like, yeah, now I do. Oh, well, once you turn 30, you have to pick a subclass. The choices are podcast slash streamer, beer guy, guy who bikes to work, and golfer.
Sounds about right.
I think I'm gonna be a beer guy.
Microbrewer.
I believe you're a golfer.
Yes, I'm a golfer.
I already know your subclass.
My 30-year-old Twitch streamer subclass.
Oh, they have Earl.
Man, their team is stacked.
Oh, don't they have Runny Boy?
Yeah.
Damn, they have like everything.
Yeah, they do. Marquise Brown is a superstar. He got him too.
Um,
Uh,
what's up, Papa? You run a lot of outside zone, actually?
not really.
'Cause that's his fucking, his mang.
Yeah, I might try it more. Because this guy stacks like the middle of the line, so I won't be able to run up the middle. I think he plays a lot of cover too, so I think I can burn him a little bit on streaks from what's his nuts, Juju.
Oh my
Yep.
god, you have a fucking good right tackle, or right guard. You dick. And he's only 30?
Yeah, he's
Your
a
team has,
superstar.
your team has more high-end talent. This is bullshit. Trade them all.
I got Tariq Cohen too. Are you even ready for that?
You have three people in the 90s. I don't. I demand you trade all of them. Liquidate your team. New league. Fuck you. Alright, now let me see what the fuck I'm dealing with. Vikings, what's going on here? OBJ, get wrecked! That's alright, Embo. I win. Let him know. They have a good O-line. They have Josh Jacobs, who's the quarterback. Carson! Josh Jacobs. Little man, little man, little man. No fullback? Fucking pathetic. Stinky teams.
Stinky small brain, smelly.
Odell, Devin Funches, Chris Conley. Eric Ebron. Oh, their left tackle is made out of fucking lol. Like, who's their right tackle? He's even worse! Michael Bennett, that means I get a free 5 yards every play. Leighton. Xavier Howard, I like that player. It's a good pick right there. Rodney McLeod
No,
Jr.
don't.
Kenny Vaccaro. Alright, so that's the Vikings. How about the Bears? What do you got going on over here? Christian McCaffrey. Great. Who's your quarterback? Kirk? Ugh! And James White. No fullback? Pathetic. Emmanuel Sanders and Allen Robinson? Alright, fuck you. I can only take one of them away. Not a bad O-line. Danielle Hunter, cool. He's only 24? God damn it. Randy Gregory, I'll slip him some weed, get him suspended for the year. Ryan Kerrigan, ha! You have 1 year, pussy. He gets old in 1 day. You suck. I'm gonna sim half the season, so fuck you. Kareem Jackson and Errol Thomas. Cool. Bears are annoying. How about my other division opponent? The Lions. You treacherous weasels! How dare you! Trade him back! I
Aaron?
demand I have Devontae.
Oh, Tay?
You fucking stinkies. Yeah, you better have Kiss and Titty. Now you better give him to me. You're not allowed to have Kiss and Titties ruin his talent. No fullback, still pathetic. DJ Moore, AJ Brown. Evan Ingram. The thing is, I have safeties that I can like, oh yeah, nice tight end, it'd be a shame. I boomed him every play with a fucking sprint blitz.
Can you
every
have two
time.
lightsabers in fucking Star Wars? Like two?
We are just across the Allegheny
separated?
River from downtown Pittsburgh
Yeah.
at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel
So
City.
far you can't.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any
I
other in
have a really
sport
good
as
line.
both teams
Yeah,
made their way out of the tunnel. These
baby,
folks
so
are
that's
fired
great.
up as
Yeah,
their guys are ready to do battle
Snack is
between
really
the
good, that's
Baltimore
cool.
Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right, the
The
guys are
NFL
trash.
season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Danny Sheldon, that's a good front. Gonna make running difficult. Brian Burns. Shaq Thomas. Mario Davis. Oh good, Denzel Ward. Yay. Ha! Your free safeties are fucking stinky. Now, to the NFC South. West, whatever you like. Hey, Jadavion Clowney's back. Have fun.
Seahawks?
Yeah. I'm looking at the Seahawks now. We have Micah Hyde. Deshaun. You know, he's kicked in the face, activated Ultra Instinct mode. You delete your safeties off the field. Why does no one have fullback? You're real stinky. Hey, they even have Jeff Scott. Good.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you
they
can
got
play
line
action
over
them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll
Clowney,
slide down to avoid the
Farrell,
tackle.
Farrell,
That one
boy.
good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
So they'll
Oh,
come up
that's
first
annoying.
and 10 now from
Can't
the
really do shit
33.
about that, huh?
Here's Jackson to throw. This will be caught.
Ah, that didn't
And
fit.
he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move
You're
forward
Dory Jackson,
defensively,
he's an asshole.
got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face
You better hope
mask.
those safeties are hot.
Play that absolutely cost
My homeboy is in your
Just trying
division.
to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know,
With Kelsey and Diggs.
against your squad.
Throwing on first down, but this
And
one
Robert
ends up to
Woods.
be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket
defense
there. He just
smelly
didn't
at
look
least?
comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his
2
normal
minutes.
fluid
Okay,
delivery.
on Johnson.
And I think you might
Hey,
have had
then
it
pull
right.
back.
Wasn't really
That's clean after
confident
my
with what he
own
saw
heart.
downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And Brandon Marshall.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental
Well,
breakdown by the defense.
Thing
You've
Mahomes
got to
can
be able to
run
make
because
plays
their
on the edge.
O-line will make him.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Man. Oh, wow.
Ingram again, a first down carry.
Unfortunately for you, Brandon.
And they'll work it
Their
inside the
defense is
15-yard
just
line
young.
before it's all said and done. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the
And
memo,
they're
and I know
penalty.
this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people
Yeah,
across the
River
line
Road.
of scrimmage and
Road
get clearing space.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews.
Awful.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Depends how bullshit the computer is.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, you got Baker. Baker's in San Fran. Oh, they've got the Browns quarterback room last year. Baker and Tyrod. They got there again. Carlos Hyde. I think he was originally a 49er, or at least he was there for a little while. They have a fullback too? Hell yeah, they do. They have a stinky one. Where's the good one? That's confusing.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Big rip. Big rip.
First carry for James Conner. And shedding his way forward. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Oh, Brandon.
And that's the big
Oh, Brandon.
right there.
Is he outside
Running
around the
through
potential
tackles, keeping
man?
the sticks moving forward. This defense,
I think
if you
so.
don't bring 11 guys to the
Looks like
ball
a
to try and get him
pretty
on the
solid
ground,
operation.
he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They do not have a center. Oh no, Brandon! Their whole operation is killed on arrival. You have a very terrible matchup against the 49ers, just in the middle
Hands of
alone.
his tailback Samuels. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty
How
quickly.
does people run
Would it
from
have
that
changed
route?
if
I
you
don't
got to stop it?
understand
It would be
them.
0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think
got
in most
corners,
cases,
though.
just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just
They
getting
got like a
started here. It
baby
should be a long way to
version
go.
of your
You
secondary.
think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice.
Oh, man.
A big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for
Where did he
him.
end up? New
He
York?
got in there so quickly,
Give me
Charles.
him.
What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and
No,
get a
mine's younger
clue
than
that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero
fullback who was not
sack
drafted?
resulted.
Brandon
Now,
would
after the completion,
How
we're
did
going to
he
get a
do it?
timeout, an injured
drive the
player.
Marines.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Fullback squad.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fullbacks in the league right now.
On third
There's
down,
a fucking
Henderson.
stinky.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon has now recorded 10
Oh
sacks on the
my
season.
God.
The start
Who
of
do
this
they
game
have at
shaping
quarterback?
up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah,
The
about
evil
that. You get your
empire.
points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed.
Oh my God. They're still terrifying.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
That is
And
still
the
like a
Ravens, they'll
terrifying
take over.
offense. It's weird. Every time there's an NFC or an AFC East team that like stocks up on 2 nasty
The
wide
Raven
receivers.
offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, if the season
Totally
ended
different.
today, and it's not going to, we still
Yeah,
have December
Titans
left.
and
We're only in
Thomas.
November,
So-
but they would be a wild card team.
Can't wait for them
That's
to
great.
never throw
They'll
the
be in
ball.
playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
They have to do.
There goes Mark Ingram, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
You could have a fullback.
A good hold in these wet
And
conditions.
Jaguars
The
comes
point
back.
after's up and
What a
good.
fucking
And
team.
it's now 14-0. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It sucks, but it's okay because the quarterback is a statue who can't evade pressure. They run a 3-4, but they can run 4-3.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the
They're
first
young.
half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
No, they have nothing to
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything,
give
at
them
least
both
3
X
points,
factor
get
and
that
ruin the
0.
whole game for
Here we
everyone.
go on 2nd and 12. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10 is counter. And now a fumble.
what?
The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
What is this fucking
And they'll
bullshit?
take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard
God, are
line.
you kidding me?
No,
And hopefully for
no,
both
no.
sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how
Aaron's
perfect
back
it was this
getting
morning has
bumped by
psychologically
some
fooled
linemen.
everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there
Because
raining.
warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you got to make the
my
change up
God.
into the first
So
quarter.
cute.
Might
It's
take them a
Teddy
little time
Bridge.
to settle in on their focus and concentration.
Here's 2nd and 8.
No
Fires
way.
one, it's
Come
intercepted.
on. Are you kidding
Picked
me?
off right around the 43.
Can't wait to see this one.
And they will be set up now
really
as he
down.
brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. CD
That should have
Adams
been-
just
that
his
shouldn't have
second
been.
year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise,
Oh, there is
and
a
turn it
Aaron
into
Rodgers.
positives moving forward.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And it's a
Miles
nice
Garrett.
gain by him on
Nailed
first
it,
down, picking
boy.
up some key yardage.
Oh, they have a defense. Go away. And Justin Tucker.
Stepping up, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out
Hey, in the
front.
first quarter, they might just ask you if you want to just EPL
Boy,
and
these
go
guys
away.
are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They don't have a... How do you not have
The
a center?
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
21-0 our score after 1.
Let's go, D.
On second down now. It's Connor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Able to find Switzer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Go.
Off play action. Patterson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time. I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2nd and 5. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Judon in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely going to concentrate the rest of this entire game. I'm not surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Looking to throw. Patterson. He's going to run. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Operating from the gun. Patterson.
Are you kidding me?
It'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on one
God,
side.
I'm joking.
2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland.
And I don't even know
that
if
is
to
now
tell
a
you.
two-touchdown
I don't
lead for
either.
the Browns in that game.
The big
We'll
ass
try
in the
and keep
chat.
you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. They go play action now. Jackson to the right side and complete to Hurst. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
55. Right there in the middle.
Again.
55. I'm here all day.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 9th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got
You
it
can see,
down
does that
pat.
matter?
And I just remember
I
as
know,
a
right? I'm
player,
just going to quit here. I'm
when I'd
going
be
to
at
quit this league.
practice
It's fucking
sessions,
dumb.
and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
This is the one you wanted to
That
put
meant
anyway,
fly
didn't you?
route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going
They didn't have a
all
cool
the way to
website.
the end zone for the
They do
touchdown.
that.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pittsburgh
94.
offense at the line to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean,
gonna
you've
boom
been
your
around me for a
fucking
while now,
drop
right?
it, your
I'm the one,
screen.
yeah, I'm sorry about
Boom.
that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
That's
You know,
good
take
at
your
the game.
time. First half, you still
Not a
got
lot
a
you can do
chance.
with this.
I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a
Whatever
drive
is a
that
really
gets a
good Madden
touchdown.
player's
So
name
if
in
you're
these
the play
guys.
caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Go! Thank you, Gator. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Steve Griffin.
From the gun, Patterson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie Ragland make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 52 yards.
40's Mike. 40. Yo, go. Mike 40. Hey, Team 6.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's not fast.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Ah, fuck me.
So a challenge coming down from the booth,
what?
and that's where these
What
challenges
is it
come from,
overturned?
of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Hey, Orbit. Hit it.
To throw on third down, Patterson.
Oh, my
Toward the
God.
end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Ryan Switzer. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Strong right. Strong right. 3 down. 3 down. Check 3. Check 3. Check. Hard. Hard. Ready.
On 4th down, Patterson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Operating from the gun, Patterson. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a this is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Good track.
From the gun, Patterson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Not here. Shit.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Charlie. Get it.
Back to throw. Patterson.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Exit.
Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We go Mike 40, Mike 40.
Lee Griffin.
Operating from the gun, Patterson.
No!
Throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
48 for Mike. I'm coming.
Now.
On fourth down.
Oh my God!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Come on.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, nah! That was so ticky-tacky bullshit. Don't accept that.
Safety Terrell Edmonds picks it, and they take possession of the football.
Oh my God!
And have it at the
Fucking the
36-yard
dumbest
line.
bullshit ever.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, I didn't realize I was doing that.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Baltimore.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's get it.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Get this.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a
Hey, it's
section
just
in
an
their
asshole,
playbook
though,
called
and
the
he doesn't
quick
like,
game.
he has no mercy
That was a
either. He's
super
just
quick
fucking,
game.
I'm good at Madden,
Hands
I'm
of
gonna
the
show it
throw.
off to everybody.
Bam, right to the receiver.
fuck about you.
Successfully for a touchdown.
This is one of the reasons I hate leagues like this, because there's people like
It's
this.
pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Looking to throw. Patterson. He'll get this one to Switzer. To the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ryan Switzer, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Tight end right. Three down.
From the gun, Patterson. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I didn't even deal with this yet. Look at that. Good play. I was fun.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Share.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Yeah, this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
42. Steelers 16.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Back to throw. Patterson. She gets to him again. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Yeah, such a pick.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Boom! That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Patterson setting up the screen. This is Samuels. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Just nope out of that.
They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.